Well, good evening, everybody. This is a live special broadcast from the $250,000 aisle. This is what I'm going to call this, the $250,000 aisle. And why do I do that? Well, I'm going to tell you why. There's been a lot of talk, a lot of confusion, a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, a lot of madness, a lot of confusion, a lot of anger, a lot of upsetness, a lot of this, a lot of that on. This is unbelievable. Hello? Good. Can we talk tomorrow? I'm on a live stream right now.
Open sign is.
All right, let me try calling you when I get done here, okay? All right, thanks. Okay, there's a lot of confusion, a lot of anger, a lot of frustrations. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? Um, and the fact of the matter is that until one of you basically pays for all this inventory that I'm sitting down, then you can make the decisions on what I should do. Now, does that mean that I don't listen to a lot of you? No, I listen to a lot of what you say. Okay. I listen to a lot of everybody. Okay. But I have built this inventory right here, all these cars. I've invested in the future of slot cars. Now, did I have to do this? No, I didn't. I didn't have to do any of this. I could have just kept on doing trade shows and just kind of rode my retirement into just doing fun things. I didn't have to do this. I didn't have to come up with an exclusive. But an entrepreneur takes risks, and right now I am taking a huge risk. Okay, in coming out with cars like this. Okay, not just one, maybe every 6 years or every other year, but I'm coming out with a lot of them. Okay, which takes a lot of money, which at the right time or right now, I don't have a lot of it right now, honestly. I'll just be honest with you. Okay. Um, Auto World has been very gracious with us in helping us uh, um, do what we're doing. Greg at Auto World's constantly asking my opinion on things. What should we do here? What should we do there? And I tell him the truth. See, and I know that some people think that, well, Brian, you're arrogant. You're not arrogant if you've done it. Okay, it's not arrogance. It's it's not arrogance at all. It is confidence. Okay, I've been selling slot cars into the hobby and consumer market for literally 25 years of my life. 25. And I wish people would understand this. Okay, 25. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh, my gosh. Hold on. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Hold on. Sorry about that. Where was I? This is 30 minutes because I have to go to a church leadership meeting, so I have to leave at 5:30. What was I saying? Good afternoon, everybody. So when I have a retailer, so I have a retailer, and I'll tell you his name because if more retailers buy from me, the more I can buy for you, the more everybody gets into slot cars. So there's a store in Michigan called the Prop Shop. Great retail store. I know the guy from when I was selling SCX Digital. I've been going to his store for 20 years. Well, he's carrying all my product now. He's carrying all my exclusives, and this is the third order he's placed with me. The third order. All my exclusives. He just bought all my new exclusives. You know why? Because he knows that it works. This is a live rant. And the reason I'm doing this is because of this email right here. I got this email from a customer, never sent me an email. It's called Subject, and I want to read this. It's called Subject, Fortunate. That's what the subject is, fortunate. Hi, Brian. I saw your latest video. I don't see most of them live, but I feel fortunate to have found PTT. In your Robert Fish email response, I didn't hear how you work with Auto World and to make your own line of trucks, Nomads and Bel Airs, and your ideas. And I feel I am a silent support as to how often your own exclusives. I can't read for the worth of crap. And I feel I am a silent support as to how you offer your own exclusives. Nobody does it. Nobody but you does it. No other hobby stores or sellers work with Auto World the way you do. I know you are not the originate of the truck, the Nomad or the Bel Airs, but I think you have great taste and how you pick your custom style cars. Thanks for the great deals on exclusives. Tell Robert Fish and his complainants as to how only you offer the greatest deals on your own ideas for slot cars. And remind him you do this because this is how you do business and others dealers do it. I admit I mostly buy your exclusives, as I do find your items a little bit pricey, but those cars and trucks with your logos are really gonna be collectibles, and buyers sought after slot cars. A new Bel Air on eBay sells something as much as $500, no lie, and I've seen it. Your items are generally gonna be worth a lot of money sold on eBay because your brand only has limited numbers of certain exclusives. I don't have tons of money, but I don't have to because of your great deals on exclusives, as I said earlier. Thank you for your hard work because it is hard. I've tried and not come close. And your honest opinion, views, and communications personally with your customers, which is also a custom feature that is not overlooked by me. I am just a silent supporter. Telling you I appreciate your exclusive deal, because basically I just wanted to thank and tell you that you're not forgotten, Toby. Now, I believe this email is representative of everybody that buys from my store. Robert Fish included, Slot Car Crazy, all of you. Okay? All of you have a passion. Slot Car Crazy has his passion. Robert Fish has his passion. Everybody's got a passion. Okay? The thing that is most amazing is I did not have to do this. Okay. And yes, I am kind of, I don't like touting my horn. Well, maybe sometimes I do, but I did this really because, I like doing this kind of stuff. I love to sell. I love to sell. I mean, I just, I like to provide something to a consumer and they're excited about it. For example, today, let me give you an example again. I have so many examples, it's sickening. So I had a kid come down. He had to be in his 20s or 30s, maybe early 30s. And he remember his mom just passed away, and he got out all of his slot cars. He saw my commercial on television. He got all his slot cars out, and he's playing with them. And he came down here and he bought a bunch of Tyco stuff just because he wants to get into slot cars. And I said, hey, we got a race night on Thursday night, 7 to 8. And he said, well, hey, I'll try to show up. And then another guy right after him came in. And these guys race 132nd. And they have to have certain cars. And so he had to buy a certain car. And I came, hey, if you buy these magnets, drill little holes in the bottom of your car and stick these magnets in there. And the guys won't know about it. Everybody has their own little fetish, I guess. Okay, I wish I could supply every car to everybody at a great price. A lot of this isn't my choice. I retail these cars. I get these cars in, and I retail them at a good price that I could sell them, and I then can buy more cars. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm buying new cars, and bringing in the new ones, and selling these. And turning over it and then being able to buy new ones like these 3 exclusives. Uh-oh. Unbelievable. I need 55 likes. If everybody could do that for me, it'd be nice. Like this is a new one that just came out. This is just going to be a collectible just because of the box. People collect things. A lot of people already have these cars, but these cars are in the packaging like this. Neat little packaging. Item number SC SC 2-pack 001. Everything has a cost, and that's why I'm calling from now on. I don't know why this is all of a sudden just falling over. I'm going to call this the $250,000 aisle, because that's what I'm sitting in. I'm sitting in $250,000 in inventory. Now, some of you might think, well, that's a lot of money, Brian. Yeah, it is. Now, did I do it for me? No, I did it for the customer. You guys are the customers. You're the one that's into the hobby. Okay. I was into the hobby. I'm into a lot of hobbies. I like it just because it's fun. Just because the cars look cool. I like the way they drive around. It's the guy hobby. It's what us guys like to do. Now, yes, there are some girls. I don't want to sound like, that I'm slighting the girls. No, this is just the way this is the way I talk. It's the reality. 99.9% of the guys love this, okay? And I just wanted to emphasize, everybody, I gave my rant yesterday, which some people, and I had a lot of people call me and support, but I could not have bought all of those. I probably shouldn't have bought them to begin with. It's a lot of inventory to invest in. I wish people could understand that. I wish people could understand where we've come in 2 years. I don't claim to know everything, but I'll tell you one thing. There's nobody in this country, okay, that knows more about, now here, and this is going to get a lot of people upset, knows how to sell slot cars than I am. Now they might know more about a car and a feature of a car, maybe a specific thing, but if the consumer wants to know something, I can tell them. For example, I had a guy call me this morning. I talked to him for 20 minutes. He has an SCX WOS system, and it wouldn't work. Why does he call me? Well, because I know more there is to know about WOS system and SCX than anybody else on the planet. And it's really the same thing. And I was telling him, and I told him, here's what you need to do. Here's what you probably should do. And that will probably fix the problem. But I spent 20 minutes on the phone with him. I didn't need to do that. I could have told him, I'm sorry, I'm not with SCX. The line is dead. Too bad. Now, I wouldn't have said it like that. I just said, I'm sorry, I'm no longer with SCX. If you contact them via the internet, they could help you. Okay, thank you, goodbye. No, I didn't. I spent 20 minutes on the phone with him, trying to help him fix his problem. I've been doing this since 2007, people. 2007. I'd like to know one retailer, one salesman, one person that's in slot car that has visited every single hobby store in this country from 2007 to 2011. Please give me the name, okay? And I will relinquish my throne, okay? There hasn't been, number one. Now, there is talk, and I was talking to Craig about this because, you know, there might be a chance. See, I don't want to do this, but I think I'm going to have to do it. I think I'm going to have to go on road trips again. Visiting the country, visiting every hobby store in this country. And starting it in April. I usually do road trips starting in late March, but I think I might do a March road trip around Indiana, Michigan, and Ohio. Cover those 3 states first and see how it is a test. It means a lot of time on the road. It means Monday through Friday gone. Now, do I want to do this at the age of 63? Not really. Not really. It's not something, well, I'm going to go in my Mini Cooper. So my Mini Cooper gets great gas mileage. And I can put as enough product in it as I need to show people what I have. But that's my philosophy right now, okay? Skin the Cooper. We have some nice big conventions of slot cars in Pennsylvania, well, east of Pennsylvania. Make it famous. Make it famous. So I wanted to do this video really because of Toby. Because this is really emphasizes the customer, all the guys that came in today, all the people that called about asking questions about this, about that. It's really because of them. It's not because of me, okay? I mean, I could say it's because of me, but it really isn't. I mean, I know sometimes I can be a little arrogant, okay? I can be a little brash. And I can have a little bit of show in it, which is part of the fun, which is part of the excitement. But all this inventory is really for you guys. Flamethrowers, SC3 366. These came out in. Here's how funny these came out in 21, actually January of 2022. I cannot believe how fast 2022 went and 2021. It seems like those 2 years just kind of melded into a hodgepodge of confusion. So I just wanted to let you guys know that yeah, Brian does it all. No stunt dubbies. And I think we got all the orders out. We got most of the orders out. Now, when you call us about problems in your order, just be kind. Just answer the phone and say, "Hey, Brian, I think there was a little bit of mess up. If you could figure it out what it is and get it for us." And if anyone's looking for WOS, I have 5 sets. I have 5 that I never have been opened. Steve Stroud, you have 5 sets. Did you buy those from me? Did you buy those from me, Steve? All 5 of those? Holy cow. I never got my invoice. Ryan's going to take care of that, 6 Williams. We're going to take care of that tomorrow. No, you didn't buy them from me. Well, Steve, if you want to sell them, I could sell them for you. We can make some big money on those. 3, yes. Oh. So anyway, I'll buy a WOS set. They're nice sets. The WOS is just a fun set. I mean, it's limited. You can't get any more product. Let's talk. All right, Steve. You and Patriot Hobbies talk and make a deal. So I just wanted to let everybody know that I don't have any animosities toward anybody, really. I have too many things to worry about. Patriot Hobbies, Brian got me hooked on SCX. I got a lot of people hooked on SCX. So anyway, I'll end with this story. Adam wanted me to, trivia question. Adam wanted me to say, why was, in the Navy, I had a dentist that was famous. And he was famous because he's the one that killed his wife, okay? And they made a TV movie of it. And I realized that he was my dentist when I was in the Navy. He was in Groton, Connecticut during the time I was there in 1980. And then in 87 or 90, they came out with this movie about this dentist that had killed his wife. And he was caught, but I thought that was funny. Brian, is there a way to eliminate the loop from the Johnny Lightning set? Oh yeah, it's easy. Just take it out, and I've got plenty of straight track. Go online. Well, it's actually cheaper to buy another set and just take the loops out. Or you can go online and buy just straight track. A lot of people don't like the loops. The only reason, here's this. Okay, I got, how many minutes? I got 7 minutes. Here's the reason why all of these slot car sets come with the loops. Is because they think that that's what the customer wants. These buyers say, hey, we want loops in the set, when actually customers do not like loops, okay? Skip Johnny Lightning said, get an SCX compact set. Cars are better. Bob at Electric Avenue. Yeah, I mean, he's already got he already bought a set. Now that's the sets, the cars in the sets, yeah, were a little, it was supposed to be just a cheap set, okay? Just to get into slot cars. That's all that set is, okay? And I've got them really cheap right now, or you can buy extra track, okay? It's cheaper really to buy a set than it is to buy extra track. because you get more cars and you can paint those cars. So anyways, I just wanted to do that quick announcement. Really, I just wanted to read that email and let everybody know that when I do something here at ProTinkerToys.com, number one, it's my decision. Number two, I'm paying for the product. Number three, I bought the bank. Number four, it's my neck that's on the loose, okay? On the noose or whatever you want to call it. And so when I do something, it's because I think it's best based on the history that I've been doing this, okay? Now, everybody can have their opinion if you want, and I appreciate your opinion, and thank you for your opinion, but I just want you to know one thing, that Pro Tinker Toys is not a democracy. It's not a republic, okay? It's not a dictatorship, okay? It's basically a capitalist retail store, okay? Capitalist retail store. Retail. And I am the best at it. I pull no punches. I am a master at it. Okay? And I love every minute of it. And I love all you customers. Okay? You all are very dear to me. Okay? Well, now how can he say that he doesn't even know us? Well, I'll let you guys figure that out. It's one step at a time, making friends one step at a time. Well, I have to go to a church meeting tonight. I am an elder of our church. I have to go there, and it is the first Tuesday of the month. Want to thank everybody. We got some new items listed on our website, some new Carrera items. We got a great Carrera kit. Keep the faith, Brian. Oh, baby, am I. Oh, man, am I. And not a democracy. I thought we get a vote on the prices of the slot cars. No, you don't. All right, we will see you guys maybe tomorrow. Thank you for the live, or thank you very much. I appreciate you watching. You guys have a great night. Good night.